Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Maulik. Uh, I'm working as a Sitecore solution architect for Tata Consultancy Services, that is TCS. I'm looking after the delivery of Sitecore projects, more of on analytics part. Recently, I have worked on Path Analyzer, and I found that this is one of a very good feature of Sitecore. Uh, there are some there are some features which are really very good, but people are not aware, and Path Analyzer is one of them. So let's start with the session. I'm writing my blogs on darjimaulik.wordpress.com, and I have recently started a website for SUGPune, that is Sitecore User Group Pune, and we will be sharing a few more sessions with group. And the website is darjimaulik.wixsite.com/sugpune. I am in process to get another domain name for the same. That will come in future. So let's start with the session. Thank you. So we start with today's agenda. First, we will take what is Path Analyzer, why use Path Analyzer, where is Path Analyzer in Sitecore, how to use Path Analyzer, and how to create funnels. So a simple definition, if I say it in Sitecore definition, I would say the Path Analyzer is an application that enables you to create a map that shows the sequential paths that contacts take as they navigate through your website. You can see the paths that contact take while interacting with campaign and trigger goals and outcomes. So basically, in simple terms, using Path Analyzer, you can find out what user is doing with your website, how they are going from one page to another page, what kind of paths they are taking. And you can find out that, okay, you have configured to that you have implemented a new way, let's say, for example, make a payment. And you have said that, okay, from dashboard, as soon as user login, user goes on a dashboard, and then we are asking if you want to make a payment. So you want to find out if it is successful. You can put a goal, or you can find out using Path Analyzer. I will explain you how it can be done. So why use Path Analyzer? So that is what, find where user is moving in your website, which path he or she takes to reach to some page. Find how many users are going to a specific path or participating in a campaign. Find the entry and exit path for the page. A Path Analyzer provides a view to sequential path taken by user from a starting point. So user started from dashboard, he went to page 1, page 3, page 5, page 7. So this is the exact path. It will be shown in a Path Analyzer. And there are some cases like you will find that user is supposed to go from dashboard to page 1, 2, 3, and then 5, 7, 8. So why he is skipping page 2? He's not going to page 2. He's going to 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. So why it is going like that? So you can find out a way with this. Filter out desired page and create a funnel to create a custom path analysis. So basically, as I said, I want to find out how many users took a dashboard to payment. And then let's say I have said, thanks for your payment page. So if I'm putting a funnel for that, I will find out how many users are taking this path, or how many, like, who are the users who are taking the path. I won't be having like so many text related slides. I'm going to show you how the path analyzer looks, more of a screen wise. So let's start with this. Where to find path analyzer? So once you log in into Sitecore, on Sitecore dashboard, you will, under my marketing application, you will find path analyzer. So I have marked the path analyzer for the same. Once you log in, there are different views Path Analyzer shows you. So this is the default view, which is displayed very first time once you log in. If you are logging into the system, this is the very first dashboard, where if you can see this section, which I'm marking right now, hope you are seeing this section. These are the path entries, and these are top path entries, and visits, values, value per visit, exit value. So these are some different parameters Sitecore displays. So this is basically my dashboard kind of view, which shows me top 10 records. And this is the default view once you open Path Analyzer for very first time. This is a radial view. It's kind of a pizza pie view, what we say. Looks more like a pizza pie. This is a horizontal view, where your starting point is on the left hand side and everything goes on the right hand side horizontally. This is a vertical view. Your starting point is on top and goes everything vertically down below. Personally, I prefer this view, vertical view, because it gives me much more clear idea, instead of like horizontal view doesn't give me much clear idea, or radial view doesn't give me clear idea. I love the way how vertical view is there. And the last one is table view. So all the table, everything, your path, a user has taken one path, home to login to dashboard. So everything will be there in this table. All the data will be there, how many users, so you can find out, let's say this is one long path and how many users took it. So 320k users took this path, and the value is 40 million. Value per visit is 125. So these are some different parameters we can see. Uh, once you select, so if you can see, this is the section where you can change this view, your vertical view or horizontal view or your table view. Once you change this view, and now let's say you have selected vertical view, you have closed Path Analyzer, you are moved out of Path Analyzer, logged out, log in again, come back to Path Analyzer, this will be your default view. So the dashboard will be displayed only very first time, and after that onwards, whichever view you are selecting, that will be default. Now comes main part, decode the Path Analyzer. As you can see, there are some legends over here. So how to read Path Analyzer? This is my starting point. And what we have seen, this starting point is basically internet. So if your page, if you have a multi website and you have 5 different websites, your starting point will be single, internet. And then there will be 5 different nodes. 5 different nodes going to your 5 different home pages of 5 different websites. Your starting point always be taken as an internet in Path Analyzer. Then comes, if you can see this bar. So this is a single line, but if you can see, the bar is darker up to 1 point, and then it's much more lighter. So that represents that from this starting point, almost 50%, more than 50% user took this path, and remaining took some other path. Remaining took some other path, like you can see this one. We can see it clearly over here. So from this is the starting point, and user has taken this many, like almost more than 50% user took this path, and remaining users took this path. So this is a way it represents directly on the connecting line itself, how it works. More the visit of the, like more the visits, thicker the line, and more the value of the item, the circle will be much bigger. And if you can see my this particular line, this one goes with this path, and it has the highest value. And greener means value per visit is higher. Lighter green a little bit lower, as you can see over here. And then this one, value per visit is not good, it is so over here, but this two are very good. So this value per visits are uh, mentioned by the colors. So we have size of the circle, we have size of the path, and we have color of the path. And then fourth one, which is not mentioned over here, which I explained, that is how to find out how many users. That is color of the path. So that is the way you can find out how what is the good path, bad path. User is going to this path and user is not going to this path, so that you can find out based on this one. Filters, very good feature of path analyzer. As you can see, it's a huge view. I really can't find which file I want to see or which path I want to see. So what I will do, I will go to filter. I will just start typing the name over here. So let's say I want to find out a campaign about registration. So what I will start doing is, I know I have given name as campaign, so I will start typing campaign, and then it will sort out all the results which are related to campaign. It is similar to when you keep typing, it will keep searching and only show the required results. So those campaigns will be available over here, or your pages. You can find out the names of the pages and write it down over here. There are multiple options. You can select multiple pages, like I've selected error page. Now I want to find out that how many users who have received error page and they went back to login page. So I've selected my first page as an error page, my second page as a login page, and I'm clicking apply. I have some more features here. So these features are also required, like I can create a filter out of that. Once I apply, the view will be changed, and now the view will be having only the filtered items. So anywhere in this view, anywhere it can be two sequential nodes, sequential pages, error page and login page. It can be in the beginning, it can be in the end, anywhere it is possible, error page and login. Now once I have selected, I have applied my filter, and I want to do the similar stuff in future, that okay, whenever I'm coming next time, I really don't want to apply the filter. I want to save this filter, but not exactly we can save same way. What we have to do is we have to select a path. If you can see, there is a shade change over here. So this is a blue color lining. I have selected this node. So up to from starting point to this node, the path is selected. Now I'm not showing a right side section, but on right side section there is a button called save as funnel, and once you click on that, this will be saved automatically to a funnel in Sitecore Analytics. As you can see on right hand side, I have selected path. These are some reports. These are some reports, and this is the save as funnel. Once you click on save as funnel, this path is saved, and then you can go to funnel, and from funnel you can select this funnel. There are some more ways to customize this, like using this view. It is just click, save funnel, done, my task is over. But then again, I want to do something more out of that, and when I'm selecting this path, what Sitecore does, it saves the complete path into funnel. I really don't want that, because when I'm applying this funnel, it's selecting this funnel next time, it will show me only one path. Where I really want is error page and login. So what I should do? I cannot modify the funnel in Path Analyzer report section. So for that, I have to go to marketing panel. But first, we will show how the funnel works. So I'm showing filters to funnel to filters. So find the path to filter, set it as funnel. Next time when you come, go to funnels, select a funnel. And once you select the funnel, it will show some data that for this filter, for this funnel, these are some data. And then there are two buttons. I hope you can see. Yeah, you can see this button, set as a filter. So I've selected a funnel and I can set as a filter. So it will be set as a filter and it will give you the same view what you are seeing right now. So you are back to you have selected a filter, save it as a funnel. Next time you come, you select the funnel and set it as a filter. So this is the way how Path Analyzer sets the funnels. Funnels, yes, they are fun. As you can see, login error page. So this is my one of the funnel. I've created this funnel. These are some reports, how many visits are there, value per visits, and then this is the view of how that path or funnel is getting displayed. Now comes where exactly is funnel in the marketing panel or editor. Simple, it is under marketing control panel and funnels. If you can see, I mentioned funnels over here and this create. So basically the funnel will be created under this funnels directly. There are no nodes or nothing like that will be created. You have to come over here, and if you have multiple websites, you have to create like you have to separate out funnels. What you can do is you can select create a folder over here, website 1, website 2, or whatever name you want to give, and then drag and drop your funnel into desired folder. Otherwise your funnels will be created similar to this login, then there is a dash greater than sign, login processed. So that is the standard naming convention for this. And this will be also like, this is my custom name which I have given, and that's why it is coming as my funnel one. I can modify a few more things over here, title, description, and sequence. So this is the sequence. Now this is for some another funnel, but it is a login and login processed. If I want to find out how many users have taken this two path, now let's say I can mention over here error page and login. So that way I can find out how many users took this two path. Now, if this funnel is by default created using Path Analyzer, this particular section will list down all the pages which were selected in the given path. So when I've selected one path, this particular section will have each and every item. So what I need to do is click on edit, go to tree view, whichever I want, I will keep it, else I will remove those remaining items. Just to make sure, one point over here, make sure you have a sequence, correct sequence. If you know from error page, we are going to login, and then we are going to login processed page. By mistake, if the sequence is error page, login process, and then login, your funnel will not show any result. So that is one very important. Sequence is very crucial over here, because Path Analyzer works completely on sequence. So these are some reports. I'm sorry, value per visit, visits, value, and these are all my pages. So as you can see, this is my internet. Internet is basically my starting point of my Path Analyzer. and then most user goes to login. There is another one that is highest visit. If you can see, internet, login, these are visit. So this is one path. After this section, what will be the second highest values, or from internet where user goes, from login where user goes. So these are displayed in next. These are some other metrics reports, and this one I can say that this is one of the very important item, but still it is under development from Sitecore. Uh, I want to find out how many users took this path. I can find out using all these values, but I want to find out who took this path. So let's say I have a system which has username and password, and I know who is the user. I know the name of the user based on their login details. So if I'm selecting a path or funnel, under this contact section, I can see that person's detail. User 1 came, user 2 came, user 5 came for this particular funnel. For another funnel, user 2, 3, 5 were the users who achieved this funnel. Or even in campaign, how many users and who took that campaign, who selected the path, we can find out from this contact section. And this is path report. So if I'm selecting a path, then it will show me what exactly is the path, what are the visits, values, value per visit, exit values. So these are all details available on right hand side section under the path. So path analyzer has your view, path analyzer view, then funnels. I want to find out a performance of one particular page, where the user is coming from, where user is going. So using that, using page analyzer, I can do that. So this is a view of page analyzer. I have selected one page, and it shows me how many paths are incoming and how many paths are outgoing. So let's say I have a profile page, my account's profile page. So when I'm selecting this particular profile page, it will show me a user can come to profile page from 50 different paths, and he has selected 10 different outgoing path. So he can come 50 different ways, but outgoing is 10 different ways. Now still I want to further do analysis and say, I want to find out if a user is coming from one particular path, then what are the exit point? So I have selected one particular path, and then I'm seeing these are the exit points. So when I click on this dot, it will show me which is the page. It shows the details over here. When I'm clicking on the dot, it will show me which is the page. So based on this, I can find out if a user is coming from one page, it comes to my page, then what are the different options the user is taking. Let's say I'm checking and I find out, okay, user is supposed to go to, okay, I'm okay with this 3 pages, but why user is going to Twitter from this page? And then I'll try to find out, okay, there is someone has added some Twitter link in between, and that's why user is going to Twitter, which was not supposed to be there. So we can find out issues with the site as well from that. We are almost close to our session, and a few points which when I was working with Path Analyzer, I found that Path Analyzer, as you can see, there was a million data. So Path Analyzer takes quite a lot of time to load. It has to load all the graphs, it has to create the graph, and then it has to display. So my suggestion would be, whenever you are working with Path Analyzer, try to keep the date range as small as possible. I always use it with last 1 week data. I don't use more than a 1 week's data. If I really need some data for last 6 months, okay, I've selected, I'm seeing all the information, then I'm applying funnel, and then I go back to the date range to change the date range. So first I'm reducing the data, and then I'm applying the date filter and all those things. And once I'm moving out of path analyzer, I always try to reset that date range to last 1 week, because whatever you have selected right now, when you will be coming next time, that will be your default. And right side section, it does show some info about users who took the path. So you will see the name of the user, whatever information you have collected, either it would be name or your email address, that will be displayed. But this information is limited to 4 to 5 users. This section has information about almost all the users, but Sitecore does not give a scroll bar in that section, so you won't be able to see more than 4 or 5. If you are a technical person and just go to Google Chrome and try to add with your own overflow is equal to scroll into that particular div, you will see all the contact information in scrolling information. But when you are using Chrome, Google Chrome developer toolbar, you refresh the page, your code is gone. And I tried to connect with I try to find the values, like how I can update those details, but unfortunately I did not find anywhere. So we are almost close to the session. Please let me know if you have any question around this.
Yeah, Malik, can we ask it here, or we should write a message maybe?
Yeah, Vinayak, please go ahead.
Yeah, what I was asking actually, this sample you have created, that is in which version of Sitecore?
So as of now, I have created this on Sitecore 8.2. So far, what I know, Path Analyzer is same with 8.2 and 9.0, 9.1 version. Not much difference.
Okay. Because I guess in a 9 or 9 onboards actually, the performance is with a Path Analyzer is much higher than the older version actually. I read somewhere such kind of thing. So
Yeah, even I have heard the same, but still I am keeping it like, okay, I still want to see Path Analyzer faster, then I will keep the date range smaller, because we have multi-website application. We have 5 different websites, but Path Analyzer does not have any filter which can show me only one data, like one website data. I have to create a funnel, and then always I have to apply the funnel. But for that, coming to a website, 1 month data, maybe 5 million users coming into this website, that will take at least some time. Even if it is faster, 5 million records, that is gonna take time.
okay, and the data is right now with because of the 8.2, I guess it's in MongoDB, right?
Yeah, it is in MongoDB.
Okay, great. I guess Rohit had mentioned some message for you in a group chat. Some question.
Okay.
Is it possible to download report from Path Analyzer? That is
Oh
his
yes,
question.
yes. That is a possibility. Just let me show you that screen. So if you can see this section, when you click on this, it has all the option download as CSV and few more options to download your complete report, what range you want, and you can download it.
One more question from him, from Rohit. That's can we customize the data?
Rohit, I'm not getting a question. Can we customize the data means?
Actually, while in reports we have some options for highest visits, highest value and all. So can we have a separate filter over there apart from this 10? Like in reports we have some 8 to 10 options. So
Okay.
so apart from those values like highest visits and highest values, can we have a separate filter over here from where we can take the data separate data like for
Mm,
outcomes and all?
no, I don't think so. That is possible. I haven't seen anywhere that option available.
Okay.
It shows me, if you can see, these are the options available. Oops.
Yes, I can see like highest visits, highest value, value
Yeah.
and visit, value per visit, like that.
So you can select the. It's basically you can select path, uh, and then your value visits, value per visit, and exit value. As of now, I can see only these options available. I
Yes,
try to
yes.
find some more customization option, but I'm not able to find much customization. People has not done much customization on path analyzer, because I really wanted that contact name information, that to be available for a larger amount.
Okay,
Like,
okay. Because I was asking because there is no such report section for goals actually. So if you want to have some data for a particular goal or some particular goals like subscription and all, and we want to filter out only for that particular data, it's not possible in current functionality. That's why actually I was asking.
yeah, right. Sitecore does says that we can find out how who has achieved this goal, but even I didn't find it very easily. I have to, like, I know my one goal, like payment goal, is applied on my make payment page. So
Mhm.
I have to find filter out based on my make payment page. So I have to mention payment page over here.
Okay, okay,
And
yes.
I know, like, thanks for payment page. So first would be make a payment, second would be thanks for payment page.
Okay, okay, okay. So you are filtering out according to the pages, like which are the pages you have. So the controls you will be getting from there.
Right.
Okay. So can you tell like in short like what is the outcome signify here? Like means the graph which you are showing in the path analyzer, it will show the outcomes data also, right? The broader line.
Yes.
So I was confused about the outcome. That's why.
So let's say if we take this view, and when I'm seeing this view for the very first time, so I find out this is the most thickest line. So that means my most of the, almost, I would say more than 50% users. So if you can see, this is the deviation. So out of this line, it's more than 50%. So more than 50% user goes on this path. So I will go through this path. I will go through this path and then find out what are the pages.
Mhm.
Is there any particular page which are like more interested by the user? And then I will find out, okay, this is the page, like this is the path where I have a good value, but people are not tweaking that path very much. People
Mhm.
are not likely to visit that path. Then how I can increase that? What are the issues? So that is also one of the way to find out.
Yes, I think the thickness signifies the number of visits,
Right.
and the darker line which you were telling signifies the outcome actually. Like how many visitor actually
Right.
discontinue from that particular visit. Like if 100 visitor are coming, so if 70 are going to next page and 30 are leaving our page, so I think
No, not exactly. Not
not.
exactly. If you can see this particular section, okay, this line. So here, let's say 100 user came. Out
Mhm.
of 100, 60 user came on this path,
Mhm.
and remaining 40% user took this path.
Okay.
So it's like this. So if you can find out, let's say this path. So if you can see, it's almost 90%. If you can see, that line is darker up to this point.
Yes.
And here, if you can see, it's up to this point. The one which,
But it actually confuses like the thickness of the line, like the line on the first one which you
right,
told like 60, it's broader actually. So that actually signifies like there is more traffic in that particular section.
right. That is very much correct.
But the darker section means there is a light gray and dark gray color, right? So
Right.
what it signifies, like the light gray color and dark gray color?
Thicker the line means more users over there, more
Correct, correct,
visits,
correct.
and color signifies light gray, dark gray is a percentage of user going to that particular path. So
Yes.
for this one, which I've just shown for this
Mhm.
particular section, if you can see almost 80-90% of the users are taking this path. So this is percentage of user,
Okay, 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 okay.
and this is the second path. Maybe one or odd user took this path, so they are showing okay this path is also there, but very rarely someone takes.
Okay, okay,
So
okay. Thank you. Thank
it's
you.
the lighter than darker shade is basically percentage.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Any other question? I will bring the chat window. No, there is no chat. Okay. Any other question? We are just over for 7 minutes, but I'm okay. If you have any question, I hope there are no questions. Thanks everyone for joining the session, and please let me know your feedback. And you can get in touch with me on my Twitter, that's Darji Maulik, and my LinkedIn as well. And I'm waiting for your feedback. Please visit my blogs and website. You can find the details over here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. Bye bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you.